As children, we are born into families and we are given names that almost already begin to define our identities and our purposes on earth because some of those names have the command and the will of God, the will of parents, the will of community. And at some stages of our lives, we give our own interpretations around those names, those families, and those assumed identities that have come with birth to us. But as we grow and evolve, we start to imagine and visualize and admire and dream and think about different things that we love and that we admire and that we want to become. And those start to become our conscious or unconscious identities that we sometimes lean into or lean away from depending on our believing self. And knowingly or unknowingly, we assume those and they define us and take us halfway through life before we even have the intelligence, the courage, and the ability to actually speak out our own thoughts, our own wishes, our own dreams, and our own intentions to either go in different directions, polish the ones that we already have, or in some cases, completely disassociate and deny those identities that we have owned until those points in our lives. And today I want to talk about how we can create those defining identities. Change can happen to you from a space of pain, of hate, or challenge and grief, and really trauma and difficulty in your life, where something extrinsic moves you positively because it has affected you negatively. You have such a traumatic experience, whether with health, with family, with love, or just environmentally, that makes you want to be better, to live better, to do better in your life. And those decisions spur you to make new decisions, new routines, new actions, new strategies, new education and associations that move you into higher and better impacting places in your life. That is identity creation that has been motivated and spurred by negative action in your life. In other cases, that change comes internally, where you make that decision by admiration, by visualization, imagination of people or things or places or purposes that you want to serve, to become, to belong in. For those reasons coming from within you, you make that decision to shift, to change, to grow, to learn, to do things differently so that you can become different by shedding or shifting or growing into another person, by improving and polishing and evolving aspects that you already have that you admire, and therefore crafting that identity that may already exist but does not perfectly align, to move it positively into a place where it serves you better or serves other people through you. That starts, first of all, with that reflection and acknowledgement of where you are and what is happening in your life, be it positive or negative. That acknowledgement that there is a limitation in your life at the moment, one that causes pain, one that holds you back, or one that is not helping you show up as meaningfully as you want to do. And for that reason, you make that decision that you're going to enhance and evolve to be better and do better in your life. And once you reflect and acknowledge what needs to change and who you need to become, you can then take action towards it. Who are you now? What do you already have in terms of skill, ability, and support? What is the first step that is within your means to take now with the ability that you already have, whilst trying to enhance and become someone else? And how can you start? What is the first step? Starting there and then growing with those steps and also growing with your abilities and strategies so that you can compound and enhance the steps into bigger ones tomorrow. And then once you're already on that journey, praise yourself for every milestone you achieve or overcome. and sustain that change and keep it going. Sometimes we fall short because we are taking the right action, but not with the right amount of consistency. Because at the end of the day, change is a lifelong journey. It's not something that we do once and then it takes its course in our lives. You have to do it and then enhance and sustain it as you go along with your life, and even recruit support. Make it bigger, make it different, make it better at every step of your way. Identities do not come easy, but they are possible. You can do whatever you want. You can become whoever you want, but you need to decide who you are, who you want to become, and do the right things that will take you there for the right reasons and the right amount of time.